Alrighty, good morning, y'all. It's 10:28 in the morning, and as you can see here, I'm short on Bitcoin. I got 10 Bitcoin short. I already took some profits. I'm almost 11,000 in profits still currently with the 10 Bitcoin short. I wanted to show y'all some things, maybe like how to take profits if you're ever in profits on a short trade as I am now, or if you're in a long trade, it really doesn't matter. There's several different ways you can do it. When you have your trading view connected to your exchange, it's pretty simple. I'm about to show you. Before I take some profits, I want to make sure now is a good time to take some profits because we have a lot of things going on. For example, we got all this volume and single prints. We got these single prints down here. I apologize that I am all in the way. Let me just get myself out of here. There we go. All right. Y'all don't really need to see me, right? Okay. So we came up to the high. This was yesterday's high. The previous day high right here. We came into the previous day high, which was a poor high set from yesterday, and the volume looked really weak, so I decided to take the short. As you can see, I got in right here at this line at 72,600 is where I am short from currently, and I am just letting it ride. I already took profits. As I said, I took 5 Bitcoin off the trade, and then I set my stop loss here, as you can see. So I get stopped out, or can you see it? Sorry, excuse me one second. Y'all can't even see what's going on here. Let me fix the screen. Sorry, y'all. I have not been on OBS or done any streaming in forever. So bear with me. But here we go. As you can see, I got in right here. Man, you still can't see the numbers on that thing, can you? At 72,600 is where I'm short from. We're currently dumping down a lot. We have single prints over here at 70,600. That is where I'm going to take more profits. We have more single prints down here at 70,300 approximately, which is also a significant level of mine. We have bearish divergence on the 1 hour, so we're probably going to go down for quite some time here. So that's why I had 15 Bitcoin short. I already took 5 off and locked in some profits. I am waiting to take some more profits. As y'all can see, we're dumping down right here below this level. Look at that. We are coming down to the value area high of the range, and there's all this gap in volume right here missing. So I'm waiting patiently, y'all. That's kind of how I do it. I looked for this level at the previous day high. I took the short, as you can see, and I'm just holding on to it now that I've guaranteed locked in profits, so I don't really need. Let me just show y'all. This is my paper trading account, just to be honest with you. So I'll go ahead and show y'all my balance history on this. Let's see. Y'all could see today's the 8th. Here's the 8th where we start this morning. So far, I've locked in 700, 144, 1700, and 3700. So that's about 45, 55, well over $6,000 that I've already made today on this paper trading account. Now, I am actually trading for real. I'll show you guys. I have it on my phone here. I don't know if you can see that, but I actually trade from my phone. So I'm on MEXC. I've already locked in. I've taken 50% off my trade, and I'm still up 90% on this trade, y'all. I've got about 18,000 on the trade. I don't know if you could see it. I'm trying to show y'all here my video. I got a cheap little HyperX, you know, so I don't have the best equipment, but maybe y'all could see that. I don't know. Here's my real trade. Locked in profits, guaranteed win, making bands for the day. Pretty much whatever I do on this paper trading account is what I do on my normal phone. Now, the paper trading, I'm using more money and a little bit higher leverage. I use 50x leverage on my paper trading account. I probably use about 40 to 45x leverage on my real trading account. It's a little bit, you know, a little bit better. And that's pretty much it, y'all. I guess I could share how I came to my idea to short, and basically it was 72k is a significant level. I can go over here to my daily and maybe show you guys some stuff. So we've been in this range right here forever, right? We've been in this rectangular range all the way up to the previous month high right here from 60k. And so we came back up. The 70k level is a very strong and significant level. So I was already looking for that before, 70 to 72, and then of course we hit 72, almost 73. And after I saw these poor highs and this terrible volume right here and this lack of volume on the TPO chart, I saw single prints way down here forming. I even saw on the lower time frames, it's already been taken out, but at first there was a single print gap right here. As you can see in the volume itself, there's like no volume. And so there was a single print right here whenever we came up to the previous day high, and then we filled the single print on the way down, so it's no longer there. The same will happen at these single prints right here. If these if price continues to come down to these single prints will disappear because the volume gaps will be filled in with orders. So I saw that. That's my daily. Wow, would you look at that? I'm up 16,000 right now on the short, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go to the 4 hour and show y'all. This is really what I looked at. So we got 4 hour bearish divergence. If you could see right here on my indicator, we got a momentum wave that's way up here. We got a lower momentum wave, so we got lower highs. At the same time, we have higher highs with price action. Right, we got high, made a higher low, made a higher high, and at the same time we're making lower lows on the momentum waves. So I saw that as we're approaching my level, and then we go down to the lower time frame, like the 1 hour. What do we see? Same thing. We have this high. All right, let me blow this up so you can see it a little better. We have this high right here. We made a high on price action. Then we made a higher high on price action while making a lower high on these momentum waves. So that's on the 1 hour. So now we got 4 hour bearish divergence with 1 hour combined bearish divergence. And then if we go down to the 30 minute, we see the same thing. 24 minute, we see the same thing. And then we go down to, like, say this peak right here. If we analyze this peak, here's the 5 minute. Maybe it's just on the 1 minute. Yep, the 1 minute. You can barely see it, but I'm going to bring this chart down so you can see it. So on the 1 minute, this was my entry. This is how I got such a sniper entry, y'all. Is on the 1 minute, we made a high, right? And then we made a low, and then a higher high. And at the same time, we got the bear divs forming right there. As soon as we made those bear divs and we came down, we broke the 1 minute market structure. When we came back up for the retest, this is where I entered, y'all. Look at that sniper entry. This is where I entered, y'all. Right here. Boom. Shorted that right there. And would you look at that? I took profits. You can see the arrows where I took profits at on the way down. Took profits here, took profits here. And now I'm letting the other 10 Bitcoin that I have ride on down. I do not yet see bearish divs except for right here. Bullish divs except for right here. They are very, very slight. While we getting this big anchor wave. So I'm going to show y'all now how to take profits off. You come to your close position. Now I don't want to close the whole position, right? I just want to close partial the position. Now thousands of dollars a day that I've already made. So I'm just going to take off maybe like 3.5 more Bitcoin. And you'll see the change. You see about $5,000 now was taken off of this. And we can even see the profits added to the profit log. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. This thing is being silly. There it is. There's the $5,000 just added. Woo! We're making some money today, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. So now I have the last 6.5 Bitcoin on this trade. I'm still up $10,000 with the 6.5. What I like to do, now that I'm way down, now I've been doing this the whole time. As soon as I entered and became profitable, when this started dropping below this resistance point, that's when I moved my stop. Well, actually, I'm sorry. I made the stop loss at entry or just below entry to where I was like $100 or $200 in the profit if I did get stopped out. Price continued to dump. I took profits. Then I moved my stop loss to my level right here. Right, so if price comes back against me and stops me out, I'm still going to make a guaranteed $1,100, almost $1,200. Now that we've come way down and we've broken below the VWAP as well as my market size for DBSI, I'm going to move this way down here because if we break back above this, we're definitely going higher. I'm even going to give it a slight chance. Maybe we get a fake out pop up above that, like a little sharp wick. So what I'm going to do is put my stop loss about right here so that it still has the opportunity to come up to this high and take these highs right here. And if it breaks past that and goes to my stop loss, then I'm still guaranteed a $3,800 win, even though I've also locked in that $3,850 will be additional to all this money that I've already profited on this trade for today. So that's about it. I just wanted to show y'all how I kind of come about looking at a trade, how I enter a trade, how I exit a trade, a little bit on how I manage the trade along the way. Excuse me 1 minute. I'm going to check and make sure that my live stream has sound. Apologies. Give me 1 moment. Trade, a little bit on how I manage the trade along the way. Wonderful. Wonderful. We are working. I apologize, y'all. Bear with me. I have not been on OBS or made any live streams in a long time. I want to say months and months and months. Probably been 6 months or so, maybe even a year since I've actually done a live stream. So I just want to thank y'all for being here with me today and for bearing with me. Hopefully this helps y'all. Anybody that's looking to get into trading, if you're looking to be a successful day trader, I have this YouTube, I have TikTok, I'm starting a Discord channel. It's in the works for educational services that I'm doing to teach people not only the basics. I'll have a basic beginner course for crypto on basically what it is, how to play with it, how to use it, how to download the wallets, things of that sort, like all the basics on how to just figure out how to use crypto, how to use the applications, how to send and receive your Bitcoin or your crypto to whoever, whenever, as you please. So that's going to be one course, is the basics on the purpose of crypto, what it is, and how to use it. And then I'll be doing other courses, for example, like the intro to trading. I'll be explaining what trading is, and run through all the basics. And then I'll have like an actual crypto course on how to trade. And then I'll have probably an intermediate and an advanced course as well. I'm currently working on the beginner's course to show you just how to set up an account, how to enter and exit trades, like I kind of just glossed over slightly. But it's going to be really in-depth, detailed on things to look for, strategies, all types of things. So that will be in the beginner's course. My intermediate course is going to be stuff like volume and different indicators that I use, all types of strategies that I've learned since 2018, since I've become a trader. I started trading in 2018. I've taken many classes on how to trade. I have certificates from people who are well known in the trading space, and offer courses that are very expensive. My course is not going to be that expensive. I've learned a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff that I have learned hasn't been useful, was really a waste of time, was a waste of money. So I've now that I've been trading for successfully, at least for about 8 or 9 years maybe, and as you can see, I make thousands of dollars a day. I post on my TikTok, and I used to have an Instagram that was at about 30,000 followers before it got deleted. But I've been known for quite some time, for some years, for being a really good trader. I post my losses, I post my wins. Overall, you can see like this account right here that I have. It was literally, look, I'll even show y'all because I know you might not believe me, but I started this account, and let me scroll all the way down to the bottom for you. Right here is the first day. This is all the way down. You see this bar won't go any further down. I started this account with $100,000 back in February 24th. So end of February, pretty much March, I started with 100,000, and here are all my trades, wins, losses, mostly wins. Y'all can see I win, and I win a lot, even though it's only a few hundred here and there. There's sometimes thousands here and there, So I've grown this account in a little over a month from 100,000 to currently I'm sitting at $176,000. So about 70K in a month is what I've grown this account to. And with the current 9,000, if you add that in, it's actually at 185. If you see this equity right here, the account, the realized guaranteed. So even if I lost all this money right now that I have on this trade, which I won't, because I'm gonna get at least $3,850 if price comes back up here and stops me out. So even without that considered, I have 176. So I've increased this account in less than a month and a half, $76,000. So there's the proof in the pudding right there. And then if you guys still don't believe me, I have actual live trades that I post on my TikTok all the time. I don't know how to give my TikTok on here. Let me just look it up. Maybe you guys can find me if you're interested. Woo! Making real money on them trades, y'all boys. Sorry, let me back out of there and get on the TikTok. Let me get on TikTok real quick. I think my name's just Crypto Kalen. Yeah, Crypto Kalen. CryptoKalen. Let's see if y'all, I don't know if y'all be able to see this, if you could zoom in or how this works. But yeah, Crypto Kalen. I don't really got many followers, about 380 followers, but I'm on there posting $10,000 a day. I just posted a few days ago. I don't know if y'all can see that. 39K in a month. I don't know if you can see that, but this is me taking real trades, live trades. I show them on my phone and stuff. I show the actual profits, taking profits, and all the same things I basically just went over with you, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Ooh, I'm up 102% on this trade right now. Who you know showing y'all live 102% up in profits, y'all boys. I'm killing it today. All right. Let's see, what else can I go over? I basically just wanted to let y'all know that I'm starting the course. Oh, the Discord. Find my Discord. I will probably link the Discord link in the description so that y'all can find me. There's nothing in the Discord right now. If you could just follow me, I will keep you posted on when I start adding content. Look at that. We are starting to get a little rejection here. Let me take off another. I just want to show y'all one more time in case you missed it a moment ago. You type in how much crypto, how much Bitcoin you want to take off the trade. And boom, there went another like $1,000 I just snagged. Let's see. Oh, $2,000, $2,200, almost $2,300 I just snagged off the trade right there. Locked in. You see how the realized P&L went up from 76 to 78. So I am steadily increasing this account, and it does look like we're getting a reversal here, y'all. Let me check. This is the 1 minute now. I don't really play around and take the 1 minute too serious. Let me just see what we have on the higher time frames. Excuse me, one moment. All right, y'all. Y'all give me 1 minute. I'm trying to post myself. I haven't done this in a while, like I said a moment ago. So I trying to figure out how to get people or get the how to share the live stream, y'all. Sorry, my words are all over the place right now. How do I share the live stream? Woo! Are we dumping? We are dumping. Yeah! We posted on the Facebook that we're live, y'all. Where else can I post? I don't really have social media, y'all. I don't even get on Facebook. I get on TikTok every now and then. I guess I'm going to post on the Twitter. I don't get on Twitter. Tweet. I don't even know how to post on Twitter, y'all. How do you... Oh, you hit the plus button. Go live. Post. There we go. Live Bitcoin short. I'm gonna put 10K in profits. Y'all follow me, y'all. I'm posting to follow me on the YouTube. Holy cow, we're still dumping. Damn, I shouldn't have took profits. Damn, I should have left that 6.5. Damn, Daniel. Ooh, look at the VWAP snap right here. Y'all boys see that? Ooh, would you look at that? How did I miss that? We're probably going to come down to that, y'all. When you see the VWAP snap like that, y'all, expect. Now, I'm going to put a little line right here for y'all. Expect to come back to that right there. Y'all come. We going to come back to that right there. We always do. We always do. It's a long way down, y'all. Long way down, but this is only the 5 minute. Let's look at the 6 minute. Let's look at that there 6 minute. We are bottomed out on the RSIs and whatnot. But when in doubt, zoom out. That's what they say, right? When in doubt, zoom out. Well, we got potential for bull divs here now. I ain't gonna lie, we're up against a little turbulence, and we got some things turning around, y'all. We might get a little bounce right here. I'm not gonna lie, we might bounce, and if we do, that's okay. We're prepared for the bounce. We got the stop loss set at. We still gonna make another $3,000 even stopped out, y'all boys. So, and then that'll be additional to what I've already locked in for today. What's today? The 8th, right? Let's do some math, y'all. We're gonna go right here. This is where today started, 4/8/2026. Let's get our little calculator out. We got 714 plus 144 plus 1708 plus 3732. Woo! 5166 and 2272. God damn, that's $13,700. Locked in for today. Can y'all see it on the calculator? I don't know if y'all can see it on the calculator, but it's 13,700. And if I lock in another 3,000, what is it? 30 was 2,900. That's gonna be 16,700. Sheesh. For the day, y'all boys. For the day. Who you know making $16,000 in a day? And that ain't even. That's if I get stopped out. That's not even this 8,000 if I took that right now. If I took it right now. If I took it right now, plus 88.45, we'll just call it. Damn, that'd be $22,000 I'd be up today, y'all boys. So I don't know, how else to let y'all know I know what I'm doing, but here it all is. Here it is, y'all boys. Alright, well now I pretty much just sit and wait. That's all I do, sit and wait. I'm double checking the high time frames. We still got the bear divs on the high time frames, y'all. We coming down, y'all. I'm just gonna leave this in case we come all the way down, in case Bitcoin goes to zero. You know what I'm saying? In case Bitcoin goes to zero, boy, if I got 5 Bitcoin short and Bitcoin goes to zero, I'm gonna make stupid money. Stupid money. Lambos on Lambos. I'll make Lambos on Lambos. We are coming down. Y'all see that right here to the previous month low. We're in the single print, y'all. Y'all see the single prints? Y'all see them? We're in the single print, y'all boys. Look right here. Boom. This white bar is a single print of volume where no volume exists, and we're coming down into it. And it's just above the previous month equilibrium and the Monday high. Ooh, look at that reaction off the single print, y'all boys. They say TA don't work, but, the TA be TA and shit. TAs for me, y'all boys. Y'all see the $10,000 in profit right now as we speak, not even including the $13,000 I already made today, y'all boys. 23,000, goddamn. Is that what it was? No, what was it? Yeah, I'm up 13,700 today. That was correct. Another 10 would be 23. That would be crazy, y'all boys. Oh, did the single prints disappear? They disappeared. You see the single print bar disappeared? You see, didn't I say it's going to disappear, y'all boys, if it came down to the single prints? Oh no, I lied. I lied. I had to zoom out. I apologize. I apologize. We front ran the single prints. They're still right here at 70,600. Come on, we come down a little bit more and touch them single prints, y'all. Come on, short this Ponzi, yo. All right, well, I'm going to get off the live stream. I just wanted to show y'all pretty much how I do this. I sit here on the treadmill, even though I'm not walking right now. I already got my steps in for the morning. Doing my TA from like 7 to 8:30. Spent an hour and a half doing TA. And then my boys' videos came on, got some more TA. And then New York Open came on and we shorted this Ponzi. We are short on this Ponzi right now. And we're holding for lower, y'all. We're holding for lower. I'm holding for down here. Not this single print, not this single print, but definitely this single print at 69,500. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm going to go ahead and set some alerts. Alert, alert. Alert, 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 alert. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty, we got the alert set. If we come down there, take more profits. And then if we get right here, I'm going to take some more profits. And then, so I'm probably only going to take, so I got 5 Bitcoin. This is about how I'm going to do this, right? Roughly, give or take. We got 5 Bitcoin left. Probably going to take 1 Bitcoin off when we get to here. I'm going to take 1 Bitcoin off when we get to here. I'm going to take 1 Bitcoin off when we get to here. That's going to leave me 2 more Bitcoin to ride in case that short keeps coming down to the weekly open, the previous day open, or any of these levels that I got on here, especially if it comes to the value area low of the range, which it will do if we break back inside this value area range right here. So if we break the single print, come inside the range, boy, it's highly likely we're going to come down to here. So I'm going to keep 2 open in case it come all the way down here. So I keep making money. That's how you play the game. Risk management, right? You get in. I got in right here at the top. We'll go over it one more time. This is the plan, y'all. Got in right here at the top. You see the entry point at 72,600. That was the entry point. Price came up, swing failed, came down, broke whatever I had right there, came up for the retest, took the short. That was the entry point on the retest. Shorted that thing, took profits right here. You see I took profits right here. I took some profits. So I guaranteed making some money. On the way down, I set the stop loss lower and lower. First I brought it to the entry point, then I brought it right past the entry point. Now I keep lower and lower and lowering it. Guaranteeing a win. If price does randomly decide to whoop back the other way, I'm going to make some money either way. Either way, if we go down, I'm going to make a shit ton of money. If we go up, I'm going to make a little bit of money. And that's how you guarantee a winning trade, y'all. And y'all, woo, look at that money flow rolling over, y'all. But I'm just going to hold this. I'm going to hold this till the weekend, to be honest with you. I'm going to just let it ride. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens, y'all. Outside my hands, whatever happens, happens. And with that being said, I'm closing out for the day. I'm going to get off. This was cool to get on here and do a live stream because I ain't done one in forever. I hope y'all learned something. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the live stream. And how do y'all stop? I gotta figure out how to do that. OBS. Alright. On a serious note, I hope y'all like the video. I hope you learned something. Please follow me. I'm gonna post the different social medias. Kalen Ritter, R-I-T-T-E-R on most social medias, or on TikTok at least. I'm Crypto Kalen. Kalen. Crypto Hub is where you'll find me on LinkedIn. I don't know if I'm on Twitter. I gotta double check if it's Crypto Hub. I think it is, but if not, it's Kalen Ritter. And Facebook, Kalen Ritter, Ritter. Actually, let me see right here. On Twitter, yeah, I'm Crypto Hub. The handle is the letter K, Crypto Artist, all one word. You should see my Crypto Hub logo. The Crypto Hub logo. I'm not wearing a t-shirt and I don't have my card handy, so I can't show you the logo. But just look for the logos, y'all. Actually, I got a set of cards right here. Why am I lying to y'all? I got a set of cards right here. Y'all look for this right here. If you see this, if y'all see this, oh, come on. There it is. If y'all see that, that's probably me. It's an orange Bitcoin ATM with Crypto Hub in green letters, all right? It ain't that hard to find me, y'all. It really ain't that hard to find me. I don't make it that hard for people to find me, y'all. Just type my damn name in, you'll find me. Hit me up. Let me know if you want me to consult you or teach you. I do personal one-on-one training on how to trade. I can teach y'all how to do this and make thousands of dollars a day. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not cheap. Because I could be sitting right here making thousands of dollars a day. So if I'm gonna sit some hours outside to teach you how to do this, it's gonna not be the cheapest. So just know that. Okay, but you're gonna make it back. I guarantee you, I'm gonna turn you into a profitable trader if you want to learn how to trade. You're gonna be just like this. You're gonna make $8,000 in a day one day. You're gonna be like, holy shit! That few $100s I gave Kalen way back in the day, boy, I'd have gave him thousands of dollars a day. And then by the time you start thinking of that, I'm gonna be thousands of dollars per hour. So with that being said, y'all have a good day. Follow me on the socials. I'll be on here soon. I'm gonna start doing this more often. I'm gonna build the Discord classes and all that. So if that's something you're interested in, tune in, follow, like, subscribe on the YouTube channel, all that stuff. And y'all have a good one. I wish y'all the best.